Hey, welcome back to the best series on YouTube, the Epic 1v1 series made by me, Celsador. Today, I'm giving myself a goddamn break from Eldritch Monstrosities and Pennywise the Dancing Clown, and we are gonna analyze a hypothetical 1v1 between Megamind and Mysterio because I thought of it and I think it's cool. Now, I'm an illusionist. These guys are illusionists, so I like that, except they use robots, but I'll give them a pass because they make it work and they make it look cool. They got presentation, as you could say. And yeah, I like these guys, okay? They're down to earth. They're chill. They're not going to be near as high as Pennywise on our scale of reality-breaking potential. Like, again, these guys are mortals with no inclination to magic. They use technology, so for all intents and purposes, this equation, we don't need it. We don't need you to acknowledge it today, and that gives my brain a break. So really, I just need to go over their tech, their crew, and some of the most impressive things they can do, and between all that, we should have a good answer on who would win this hypothetical matchup. Now, I'm assuming most of you clicked on this video for Megamind, so we're gonna start with Mysterio! Yeah, Mysterio, baby! Woo! Mysterio and the Tony Stark crew together, they will subdue any arachnid man to get the drones they already had, but better. In my head, I thought Mysterio was gonna be pretty powerful, because, like, he fights all the elemental creatures and stuff, but those were his illusions. He wasn't really fighting them. So, as far as feats, all he really gets out there is like he can recreate extreme weather, which good for you, but I don't know how well that serves you practically in a fight where you don't have the advantage on the opposer. Now, Mysterio definitely has impressive tech. Like, Stark tech is the upper echelon of technology you can get in Marvel's cinematic universe. Cool, but you're going up against cartoon physics. Anything that's grounded in Marvel's reality, Megamind turns that guy into an ice cube. Boom, that's 10 times more powerful. However, I do say Megamind loses points because he gets cartoon inconveniences like warm-up times or like Minion baffling around and messing up something, which, you know what? We'll split it because Minion might screw something up, but Mysterio's crew's a little more reliable, but the cartoon tech's pretty epic. We'll give Megamind tech Mysterio crew, okay? Does that work for you? As far as like accomplishments, feats, anything Mysterio illusions his avatar to do, let's say he could actually do that, that's kind of just comparable to what Megamind can do. Like, this is the guy that took on Titan and won with a mixture of his technology and his Megamind. So it's really not boding well for good old Becky over here, little Becky boy over here, little mystery Becky, little baby illusion man over. Oh wait, illusions. Could that work? In the Legendary series, I tried to be nice to everyone. Okay, so I mean, I was a little rude to Vecna, but I tried to be nice to everyone, okay? So for Mysterio, I rewatched Megamind for this. I'm not watching that garbage TV show, movie, whatever. I'm not watching that. I watched the only material you need to watch when researching Megamind, and he was tricked pretty easily by some pretty poor acting. And I was like, I don't know if Mysterio could trick Spider-Man. Now, Megamind in that scene does say, what kind of trickery is this? But he still buys it, okay? So, in a 1 in a million chance, I could see Mysterio tricking him. That still means there's a chance Mysterio wins this hypothetical fight. But of all the scenarios, the most likely scenario I envision is Megamind seeking out Mysterio because he hears of this either hero, villain, whatever Mysterio has a reputation for doing. Megamind's going to seek him out either to be his antagonist or to prove he's a better villain. And 9 times out of 10, I think Megamind wins the interaction. So yeah, though on paper, they have a lot of similarities between their tech, their crew, and what they do. I think there's just levels to this game, and Megamind's on top of it. Sorry, Mysterio fans. If you disagree, I'd love to hear it. If you like the video, hit some buttons to show me, because I'm trying to avoid employment, okay? I'd rather live my life in bliss yapping about my favorite things than living under the boot of the economic, structural, comical...